Yeah.
All right, and good evening, everybody, on this Thursday night football, high school football on Thursday night. You got to love it. We have a beautiful, beautiful night here in Monroe, Louisiana. Your Menard Eagles have traveled up to Monroe to take on St. Frederick's, the Warriors, in a game that they're going to look for revenge after losing to the Warriors the last couple of years. And so Menard looking for their first win against St. Fred's in about 3 years. I'm Tom Boucher alongside John Wolf, who is doing the color commentation for us this year up in the booth with us, and we are so excited to have you, John. It is here, man, and we got a breeze, and we got not 100-degree temps.
This is unreal, man. After the last 2 weeks, we've been, the scrimmage and the jamboree, 105. We got a nice breeze sitting in the shade, so might be a little windy on the microphone. So we're out in the bleachers on the home side, and I'm excited. Something new for me this year, and looking forward to it.
Yeah, I was trying to look at the weather. I didn't look at what the temperatures were, but anything less than 110 feels cold. It is a beautiful day out here. We are going to throw it over to our one of our interns, Jeffrey Owens, and we've got the other intern, Andrew Beeman, on the camera. And pull it out a little bit, Andrew, because the Menard Drum Corps is going to do a little playing for us, and Jeffrey's going to use his cell phone to be able to give us the audio, because we lost power last night at Wildwood Pizza in our first coaches show, and they were featured in the coaches show with an interview and playing for us, and we're grateful to them. We wanted to give them another chance. So Jeffrey, take it away. Tell them to go.
Hey guys, are y'all ready to play?
Rock and roll. They're on. Tell them they're on the air.
Just play. Hey, just play, Kate. Just play what y'all can right now, because we need something.
Hey Jeffrey, tell them they're on the air. They can play a little bit, and then you can interview.
Hey, y'all are on the air right now, so just play a little something, and I'll interview you like last night. Okay? Yes.
Live TV, live streaming, 446 Sports. All right. And as the Menard Drum Corps continues to play, the Menard Eagles are coming out in their white unis with green lettering. Jeffrey, see if you can't get the interview going here real quick.
All right, we're ready for the interview now. Are you ready? Yeah. Can everyone circle behind?
Come on.
So who you got? Who you got, Jeffrey?
I have Aubrey here with me.
All right, go ahead.
So Aubrey, how has the drum line been crucial to your high school experience?
It's really helped me find and meet a ton of new people and friends, and it's really helped me get out there just socially and have fun.
And how has Menard helped you academically and helped you grow spiritually?
Menard is definitely it helped me grow spiritually the most, because it's very centered towards God, And it's definitely helped me grow academically as well. The teachers are amazing there.
Sounds great. Tom, do you have anything for her?
No. Bring it down some. All right, that's good right there.
Hey,
All right.
Tom, do you have anything?
No, Jeffrey, I'm sorry. I was doing some other stuff. If you're done with the interview, great job. Tell them thank you so much and apologize for us for losing power and not being able to run the interview last night. But look for this to be in next week's football's halftime show, this interview.
There you go. There you go.
Thanks a lot. All right, hey, go catch Coach for us real quick. Find Coach.
Hey, Coach. You ready? Yes, sir. I found him. He's right behind me, actually.
Hey, so Coach David Perkins joins us now for the pregame interviews. Pan over to David, and we'll get him on the camera. There he is right there. Swing it over. Hey, David, first game, man. First game. What are you feeling right now?
Well, first game, kind of excited a little bit. Got a little bit of butterflies, but, once this game starts, it's just going to be like the old times. So I think the guys are ready to play, and I think the Eagles are going to put on a good show tonight.
Hey, can you share with us a little bit of what your pregame talk might have been?
Well, I told them, that they've worked out all summer long. They've done fall workouts, summer workouts. We played a scrimmage, we played a jamboree, and we did all of those things for this night. And I emphasize, for this night. You did all that hard work. Now go have fun and play. And
I tell you what, you feel this beautiful weather? I mean, is that just football in the air, David?
It's football season, baby. You can kind of feel it in the air. It's been really hot here the last few weeks. So, I think we're in shape. The weather's probably going to help us out a little bit tonight, and the Eagles are ready.
Hey, go Eagles. Good luck, David, on your first game as the head coach of the Menard Eagles. Thanks for joining us.
Appreciate that. Go Eagles.
Go Eagles. All right, so we're going to take a break. Jeffrey, hustle back over. We're done over there. So thank you, Jeffrey, for that interviews and following up with the drum corps. We'll hang that up, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
We're back for the prayer and the national anthem.
With confidence, let us ask our Heavenly Father for His blessing tonight. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Strong and faithful Father, we give you all praise and glory as we come together to begin this football game tonight. Indeed, this football season. We ask that you bless these athletes and their coaches. Help them to honor you in all that they do and say in this arena of football. Let them play to the very best of their abilities in humility, giving all praise to you. Lord, place your hedges of protection around them and keep them safe from any serious injury or harm. Instill in them respect for each other and reward them for their perseverance. And Lord, let all the glory be yours and yours alone. And lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Twilight's
All right, Tom. It's about that time of year.
It is that time of year, John. What an exciting opportunity. You just heard the prayer and the national anthem. The captains are going to be coming out onto the field. They'll get a shot of the coin toss. Cody Lyons and Michael Henry are the two first-time captains. Number 2 is Cody Lyons, and number 8 is the quarterback, Matthew Henry. John, while we're here and waiting on it, let's do the Velar and Green Attorneys starting lineups for the Menard Eagles. Your Menard Eagles.
Yeah, we'll start with offense. We got center 66, Jack Roy. Left guard 78, Braylon Dusang. Right guard number 58, Cooper Brown. Left tackle 63, Gage Ozier. Right tackle number 70, Hollis Chapman. Tight end 82, Hunter Vaughn. Wide receiver number 2, Cody Lyons. Wide receiver number 1, Matt Kirk. Wide receiver number 5, Jordan Rich. Wide receiver Jaden Williams, number 7. Running back number 13, Aiden Moran. Running back number 29, Carter Marcantel. And starting quarterback number 8, Mike Henry.
So the Menard Eagles won the toss, and they elected to defer to the second half. So they will kick off to the St. Frederick Warriors, and we'll see them on defense first, which your Velar and Green starting lineup for the defense. Again, just kind of thank you to our sponsors, Velar and Green Attorneys at Law, for their for the opportunity to bring this starting lineup to you. On defense, we've got the kicking team coming out is Ryan Hicks. You would have heard, if we hadn't lost power, David Perkins talk about the weapon that Ryan Hicks is, number 30, the kicker, and the fact that on the kickoffs he can put it in the end zone. Now here I think they're going to have to be careful because they're going against the wind, so it may be a little bit harder to put it into the end zone. But on defense, you'll see the two defensive tackles, number 34, Asher Davis, and Braden Dusang, number 78. On the outside edge, Drake Aldridge, number 81, and Ben Good, number 60. Cornerbacks, Shelton and Harrison backing him up. And then Cody Lyons. Let's see, that is Maddox Shelton, number 4, that will be at the corner. And then Harrison is number 14, and he'll be backing up Maddox. Cody Lyons, number 2. The middle linebacker, Cooper Scott, number 33. The Sam linebacker is Carter Marcantel, number 29. And Jacob Janice, number 32, is the Will linebacker. And then the free safety is Gavin Hilton, number 12. Strong safety, Jaden Williams. And we'll got the kickoff coming up in a minute and 28 seconds. So that is your Velar and Green Attorneys starting lineups. So we are now going to take another quick break, and we'll be back right after these messages.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
And we're back live here at Warrior Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana. The kickoff of season 2023 of your Holy Savior Menard Eagles. Ryan Hicks with the kickoff, and is it going to make it? It's going to fall short at about the 3. It's on the ground, scooped up. They got to corner him and take him down, and they will at about the 15 as the Eagles are all over him. And what a play. That fumbled really helped us out, John.
Yeah, and the kick by Ryan, he got it up in the air. It was a little short, went kicking into the wind, but put it up in the air. The kid fumbled it, gave time for the kickoff team to get down the other lanes. Excellent coverage by Menard.
The defense, as we said, we set it up for you. That's Good, Davis, Dusang, and Aldridge on the line. The rest of the front 7 in the back of them are Janice and Scott and Marcantel, and then your safeties and cornerbacks are Lyons, Shelton, Williams, and Hilton. Here we are, play number 1, starting from the 15-yard line in their first possession. A hole up the middle, and my goodness, here's the speed. That's going to be an 85-yard touchdown for number 1. So St. Frederick taking it to the house on the first play. That's Montrell Connor, the quarterback. And we saw that on the film, John, that if you don't bring him down, he's gone.
Well, he went up untouched right up the middle. Huge hole there right in the middle of the defensive line. And once he got free, it was all over with.
They're up, coming up for the extra point to make it 7-0 if it's good. 11:39 to play in the first quarter. One play, one touchdown. St. Frederick's, the Warriors up 6-0 right now. Just something to point out is we know that 3 of the offensive linemen from the center over, the kick is up, and it is no good. So that's a break for the Eagles, and we will have a full minute of a break here, and we're going to come back right after these messages.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hall with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
And we are back live. We are right next to the band, as you can hear their drum line and drum corps kicking it off for St. Fred's. It's going to be a high pooch, and it could go out of bounds
Yeah, it went out of bounds, kickoff out of bounds. So the other option to take that ball at the 35-yard line if they'd like.
Jaden Williams just watching it go out of bounds. So we were talking just about the offensive line for St. Fred's. From center over to the left side, you have Vassar Day at center, 6'6", 250. A.J. Jacola, left guard, 6'3", 245. And left tackle, Eli Carr, number 70, 6'2", 220, the smallest lineman on the team. And what side did they run to, John?
Well, they went right up the middle, a little bit to the right side, but the hole was right there in the middle of the line, and actually pancaked the umpire on that.
So Michael Henry will set up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers out there, 2 to the right and 2 to the left. Now that is Aiden Moran and Carter Marcantel come back into the backfield, and they give it to Aiden Moran, who had a nice game. And offensive line cannot hold is number 65 for St. Fred's. That is Samplis Simeon, the junior. Samplis Simeon is tackled for a loss of 1. So they're at the 35-yard line. We'll keep track of that. Handoff goes up the middle to Carter Marcantel. And he is taken down. They gain the 1 yard back to the 35, and quickly Menard is set up for a long third. They got 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 9, and we'll see if the offensive line can hold, give Michael Henry a little more time.
You got to feel St. Fred might bring a little pressure right here.
You would think. They're going to hand it off and try it up the middle. Aiden Moran's going to be stuffed. He'll only pick up about 3. Get it out to about the 39-yard line, and that's going to be a 4th down and 6. And Hicks is going to come out and punt. So a pickup of only 4. As Hicks comes out for the punt.
St. Fred's got number 3 deep. It's their running back, starting running back. He's pretty shifty. We saw him on film, so see how the coverage looks.
Yeah, number 3 is MJ Dade, a 10th grader. It's blocked, scooped up by number 88. Hicks is going to try to tackle him, and I don't think, no, he's going to be, oh, they gave it to him. 88, Kenneth Cooper, the senior, he scooped it up after it was blocked. And St. Fred's has run 1 play, and they lead by 2 touchdowns.
That block came off the left edge. It looked like number 33 came off the left edge to get there.
You know, we talked about it with David last night. Special teams played well against Buckeye, and special teams can either can really hurt you or be the positive weapon that we hope that they will be. I mean, Ryan Hicks is a really good kicker. He's a good punter. They just got through the line there and able to get in and block it. So a turnover. And they get the ball at the one yard line. And he's going to take it to the outside. That's holding. Holding on Drake Aldridge, but not called. Took it in for the touchdown. They almost tackled Drake. Did you agree with me on that, John?
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at it on film, but they definitely went to the ground together.
Menard 1 yard line and a TD. So another touchdown for St. Fred. The Warriors jumping out on top. Oh, no. They went for 2.
Yeah.
That's right, because they missed the extra point. So 14-0. Block punt. Went for 2. So we're going to take a quick break here and come back over here and run Giles.
The 2022 Time Dealer of the Year, Bob Giles, is now the new Hyundai dealer in Senla. Bob earned the industry's most prestigious award out of 16.
And they didn't give us the full minute, but here's a pooch. This one's going to, Maddox Shelton going back. He hauls it in at about the 10, trying to get back to the middle on the outside. And he's going to make it back to about the 19-yard line, and the Eagles will start at their own 19. And they're already down 14-0, down 2 scores. As we wait for him to get set. See if the Eagles can get something going here and kind of put that out, put it out of their minds that they're down by 14 already. So Henry back in the shotgun. This is what you'll see him do pretty much all the time. And they're fake the handoff. He's looking to throw. He's got a man open. Carter Marcantel overthrows him. Had 2 people in the same spot. Basically, number 82 was Hunter Vaughn, the tight end, and Carter Marcantel running right there together.
No, they rolled Mike out there to the right side. Just overthrew the receiver just by a hair.
Incomplete pass. In the huddle, see if they can dial something up and get something working here. They got to be shell-shocked, as the fans too. So timeout, Eagles. We'll come back out on that shot. We're going to take our own timeout here, and let's finish that Giles commercial.
The 2022 Time Dealer of the Year, Bob Giles, is now the new Hyundai dealer in Senla. Bob earned the industry's most prestigious award out of 16,000 new car dealers nationwide.
Hi, I'm Bob Giles, and I promise our team at the all-new Giles Hyundai will do everything possible to live up to the high standards that earned us this most prestigious honor. And with the utmost enthusiasm, we greatly look forward to serving you.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13.
Henry in the shotgun, looking to throw out to the sideline, almost picked off. As 33 had a good read on that one. That is Owen O'Neill, the 10th grader. Coach Andy Robinson and Paul Guerrero, I want to say a big thanks to them for what they've helped us out here. They had a table out here and electricity run for us. We're in the stands, up at the top of the stands, and great spot, huh, John?
It's nice and cool. Got a breeze in our backs and feels really good.
I think it's better than being in the press box. I mean, we got a great view. We got 3rd and 10 now for the Eagles. Looking to throw again, see if he can steps up. Oh, it's just lobbed up and picked off. And this is going to be a possible pick 6 as Aiden Moran is blocked. Nice block by number 4, Cole Perino. And that was, what number was that? 22? 22, Aiden Melna, a junior, as Michael Henry was hit when he let go of the ball, and it just floated in the air and picked off. 2 turnovers for the Eagles and 2 touchdowns for the Warriors, and they got a touchdown on their first play. So 3 touchdown score right now. It's 20-0, waiting on the extra point.
Yeah, I think we got a foul on St. Frederick's there. I think had one of the officials ran into one of the coaches on the sideline here on that interception return.
Shot of the Menard Eagle crowd. They're in the sun over there, and they're just really just shocked at the start of this football game, as is everybody.
So the touchdown will stand. They're going to take the penalty on the kickoff.
Okay. They'll bring it over. Take it a little left. Jeffrey, you got to get the kicker in there. The kick is up and no good. So that's a area that they need work on, but it's okay when you're leading 20-0. 9:08 to play in the first quarter, and it is 20-0 as Braden Dusang is finding it tough, take a little slow to get up, missing his helmet. Not sure what all that's about. But we'll take a quick break. Let's finish that Kim Harrell.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
And we're back live, and John, explain to us what's going on.
Yeah, so you had a foul on that pick 6. You had a sideline interference on St. Fred's that Menard's elected to take on the kickoff. And then on the extra point, looked like we saw Braylon Dusang without a helmet on and some extracurricular going down there. I didn't get a number, didn't see what happened, but we do have an ejection on St. Frederick's. So we'll have another 15-yard penalty, which will be half the distance to the goal.
Looks like 74 may be the offender. He's the center. He's 6'6", 250. And a senior, so one of the seniors. He's leaving the field. Is that a must now?
Yeah, that would be for the ejection.
Okay. So they can't come back onto the field then, as rule?
Correct.
Okay. I know they were talking about, I guess that's just the NFL. If they get kicked out, they don't have to necessarily leave the field anymore. I mean, they have to leave the game, but they can stay on the sideline. So they'll back them up and have to kick off, and the Eagles just need to.
Should be kicking off from around the 12.5-yard line.
They haven't set the football yet. They got him at the 25. That's where they're going to set up. The white hat's coming over. Maybe they'll make that correction. Yeah, the coach is moving everybody up. So you think they should be back a little bit more?
Well, they may have ejected Braylon Dusang also.
Oh, wow. Braylon's got his helmet off, and he's, well, he's on the sidelines over there.
So you got the two last penalties on that extra point. They offset one another. So they did call a foul on Braylon Dusang also.
I'm keeping an eye on Braylon over there. You can see him in your screen back there. He's talking to one of the coaches.
Well, we'll know here when he
kickoff.
comes out. You know,
Yeah.
if we have a different left guard on offense, we'll know Braylon was also ejected.
So number 19 is Harper Joyner, a junior, set for the kickoff at the 25. The Eagles going to haul it in is Gavin Hilton at the 20. We'll have some good field position. See if he can break through, taken down at the 45, and that'll be the best field position that the Eagles have had so far, 10 yards better than their first drive. John, it's interesting. St. Fred's has only had one possession and run, you know, two plays. Actually, I guess two. No, because they just ran the
play.
Yeah, they ran just a 2-point conversion on that. So let's see, 77 came in. There's Braden Dusang has got his helmet and he's walking away. He's got to walk around the track and I guess go up in the stands or hang out in the locker room. So in the shotgun is Michael Henry. He's got two receivers out. They hand it to Aiden Moran, trying to get to the outside. And he's going to be stuffed. Pick up maybe a yard just inside the 50. Are they going to place it at the 50 and be no gain? It's second down and 10.
Yeah, Menard's having a tough time with that defensive front of St. Frederick's, and you can see the size on them. I mean, that defensive front's obviously big too.
Sampli Simeon, 65, is right in the center. That is one heck of a nose guard. Number 34 is Darryl Cooper, number 9. 88 is Kenneth Cooper. He's a senior. And those are 3, and then we'll get the outside edge over there. They fake it. Now they throw it to the outside. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down, and that was at about the 46-yard line of St. Fred. So for the first time, they are in St. Frederick territory. That was Jordan Rich, right? Number 5 on the completion.
It was.
So third down and 6. The best opportunity Menard has had to try to get a first down right here. Menard just needs to write off what's happened and just try to come back and play a solid game from here on out. They just need to get a first down to try to make something happen and extend, and instead looks like might have had a penalty for delay of game.
Yeah, delayed.
Looks like Henry's kind of been shell-shocked a little bit. As much confidence as he had against Buckeye, a little bit rattled, all of them right now.
Yeah, you know, the scrimmage and the jamboree, they really played mistake-free football, and boy, it's rearing its head tonight.
Yeah, and there was a lot of confidence. They just have to remember, I mean, it's just the first quarter. There's still 7:27 to play in the first quarter. Henry rolling out, had the toss in front of him to Marcantel and just overthrew him, just getting rushed right there. And that's one thing. Look, if we remember last year, he was rushed a lot. And he hasn't been rushed at all really against Gina or against Buckeye in the scrimmages. But it's a completely different ball game against this St. Fred's team.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of pressure up front. We're going to see how they can adapt to it.
Widen that shot a little bit, Jeffrey. Pull back. Yeah. All right. we get the punt off, and it's rolling down. It's going to go inside the 20. And the Eagles will down it at about the 16-yard line. So we'll get the second possession for St. Fred's, 45, and they made it to the 49. So 4 yards. Let's take a quick break. Yeah.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple.
And here we are back. This is number 1, Montrell Connor. And he hands it off. He's going to get to the outside. Nice pursuit out there. Beautiful play by Maddox Shelton, number 7, taken down at the 20. It's about a 2-yard gain. You see 3-yard gain because it's at the 17 is where they started.
Good job by the defense, spread that out. He was trying to get to the corner, and Maddox and another linebacker behind him were in pursuit, and were able to seal that edge off.
Yeah, that's a big positive play for the defense. The Eagles trail 20-0 with 6:35 to play in just the first quarter. It has been a shocker. And Braden Dusang is out. There's Connor, fakes the handoff and comes around for no gain at the 20-yard line. The defense read that one. Carter Marcantel, number 66 for your Eagles. They're going to run it quick here. Jack Roy in on the tackle. 6:05, they're 24 seconds on the play clock. They get set up quick, and now they're just waiting to see what kind of defense the Eagles are in. And you got 6-minute water break mandatory during the month of September. So we'll take a quick break.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the number 1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
And we're back live. Montrell Connor with a pass over the middle, and it is caught by number 4, wide open over Cooper Scott, and just underneath.
Tell you what, he ran a little deeper out there, got right behind the linebackers, and just kind of sat down in the zone.
Yeah, underneath Maddox Shelton, number 4. Number 7 is Jaden Williams. All right, we're going to get those numbers straight. That's a huge pickup down to the Eagle 45 or 46-yard line, a gain of, what, about 30? 25. Here's the handoff back to number 3, and that is Maddox Shelton making the tackle inside the Eagle 40, or right at the 40-yard line. Second down and about 4. They were at the 17 at the 20. Yeah, so about 35 yards on that play. 34. The handoff to Connor. He's got it. Not Connor, but number 3, Dade. Connor to Dade. Picked up the first down inside the 35, down to the 34 or 33-yard line. First down, Warriors, and they're moving.
Yep, and they're running to hurry up, trying to keep Menard off balance.
Gonna tire them out.
We got a timeout called by Coach. Looks like Coach Perkins is going to take a timeout right here.
Coach Perkins going to take a timeout. We will too, and we'll play that one right there.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hall with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
And we're back live. Here is Connor. He went left and back right, cutting back left, and finally taken down. He ran a long way and picked up, about 9 yards or so. Now got the first down, so picked up 10 or 11.
He started off on the left side, came all the way back to the right edge, and that edge collapsed and picked up about 12 yards.
They're in the Red River Bank red zone and handed off to number 7, Michael Henderson. He's a freshman, and he gained several yards on the run. Going to pick up maybe 2.5 yards. It'll be second down and 7.5. They're on the move. Thank you, Red River Bank, for your sponsorship of Menard Eagle football, as they are the Warriors are in the Red River Bank red zone. They ran through it on their last possession that they had, which was one play. So Connor, the quarterback, Montrell hands it off to Dade, and he is shaking and baking, but thank goodness Jaden Williams is there, came up to make the tackle, and no gain. It'll be third and long. Eagles had their best chance to stop and force a punt, but they found number 4, Cole Perino, open just over the linebacker. So Connor in the shotgun, Dade right next to him. In motion is 4, Perino, and they're going to give it to to Dade, but the whistle blew.
We got a false start on St. Frederick.
So St. Fred will be backed up 5 yards, and it'll be third and
It's like about third and 12. Yeah, third and 12, third and 13. Thank you, receiver on the far side, number 12, got a little jittery before the snap. Tried to leave a hair early.
Hey, look, we have a new sponsor that is joining us here at 446 Sports. And some of our crew will be wearing their new shirts, but Polos and Plaids Uniform Shop is joining us in sponsorship and sponsoring us with our shirts. And our crew will be in them next week at the Coaches Show and next Friday. They just got ready and picked up today. Here's Connor looking to pass, trying to break through. Is 77. We'll get him now. They got to come over and contain him up the middle, see if they can get him down. Oh, he broke some tackles, breaking it to the outside. Inside, there's a penalty on St. Fred's, and that should back him up. Think they got him out in time to not have the first down. It would be fourth and short, but I think it's going to be called back. I think there were a couple of holds. 77.
Well, I don't know if you got a hole. You may have a block in the back, potentially.
Where's that update? I had an updated Menard roster that had 77 on it. What did I do with that,
so
John?
There is a block in the back on St. Fred, so they'll move it back and replay third down.
77, huh? Still don't have him listed, do we?
Nope.
Doggone David. I gotta get his name. So we'll see. Block in the back, and it happened. So they take that back where it happened? No. And bring it back. So that's setting up. That's at the 32-yard line, and they got to get down to the 13. So 19 yards to get the first down. Third and 19. Connor in the shotgun with Dade next to him. He handles it, and that's going to be dropped. That was nice. Jacob Janice, number 32, put the pressure on Connor, and he could not complete it. They're in four-down territory, though.
I think so. They're going to go for it here. Not going to kick it from your 32, and their place kicker doesn't look like he could hit a 50-yard field goal.
Oh, yeah. He has difficult time with the extra points. 2:34 left to play in the first quarter. It is 20-0. Connor trying to draw them off sides to see if they could pick up an easy 5. and we're going to get a timeout. Before we go to a break, I want to finish reading that. Let's just keep a shot out there. What shot do you have? More crowd? So they're looking at the Menard Eagle crowd, just kind of enjoying the weather here. Try pulling out on that a little bit. I'm going to swing over to Jeffrey and hold your shot, Jeffrey. Coach Perkins over there taking time, opportunity. The timeout was St. Fred's, right?
Yes.
And we've taken at least one. So polos and plaids. Need a plaid for a local school? Polos and Plaids Uniform Shop has it. Can't find a traditional polo plaid shirt in your school color? Polos and Plaids Uniform Shop has it. Does your group or event need some T-shirts? Polos and Plaids Uniform Shop can help. Want a great hat for your company? Polo and Plaids Uniform Shop can help. Need dad gear at the field? Polos and Plaids Uniform Shop has it. Need a great upscale sweatshirt for your group? Polos and Plaids has it. And cheer squad or dance team wants something sparkly? Polos and Plaids have it. Located 1305 Metro Drive. Come back to the shot. There it is. There's a long pass down sideline. He's open and almost hauled in the end zone by number 11, Caden Miller. And it was just off his hands as he laid out for it. John, that was a beautiful pass.
That was a really good throw. He had a step on Maddox and in the end zone, and fortunate for the Eagles, he had to lay out a little bit and couldn't haul it in.
So the Eagles get the ball on a turnover on downs by the Warriors, and they'll take over at their own 32-yard line. And just to finish up on the Polos and Plaids and our unis that we'll have next week, they are the Polos and Plaids Uniform Shop located at 1305 Metro Drive next to Craig's Cleaners. School uniforms requirements, creative branded apparel for your work organization. Thank you, Michelle LaCour and Polos and Plaids for the uniforms. Henry hands it off to Aiden Moran, and he is met by 3 or 4 Warriors, and that is behind the line of scrimmage at about the 31-yard line.
Yeah, your linebackers were flying up to the line of scrimmage on that play and met him right there at the line.
This is the 4th drive for the Eagles, and they have yet to pick up a first down. 2nd down and 10. They trail by 20 to nothing. We have a fumble scooped up and run in for a touchdown by number 88, Kenneth Cooper. We've got one play on the first play of the game, and here's a pass open and taken down to pick up 1 yard out in the flats. That was number 82 for the Eagles. That is Hunter Vaughn, the tight end, with the reception. Just can't seem to get anything deep because he doesn't have enough time.
Yeah, Mike rolled out to the right and had pressure off the right edge there and had to get rid of it. And found his tight end. Just linebacker had good coverage on the tight end right there, right past the line of scrimmage.
1:15 on the clock, and it's running in the first quarter. It's 20 to nothing. Henry in the shotgun for 3rd and 10, and he is going to be taken down and sacked as he had nobody open to throw it to, and that's sacked him about 7 yards deep down at the 25-yard line, maybe 26, and it's going to set up 4th down. And this special teams group for Menard has had a difficult time stopping the rush, that's getting after Ryan Hicks.
Yeah, it is. They're giving up a lot of pressure on this field goal unit.
So that final is at the 21, right? 21-yard line. That's a loss of 11. So Ryan, barely. I think they got a hand on it. He got a nice roll, but it was touched. Touched by Maddox Shelton at about the 30.
It's going to be the 47.
47-yard. Eagles 47-yard line. Eagle 47. We'll take a quick break. Let's just run one of these.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
And back live, here is Dade with the handoff. and he is inside the Eagle 45. Number 66, Aaron Parker, a senior for St. Fred's, getting in the face of Cooper Scott. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter as the Eagles trail 20-0. And it was a tough quarter for the Eagles. We'll recap it when we come back, but we're going to take another quick break.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
The 2022 Time Dealer of the Year, Bob Giles, is now the new Hyundai dealer in Cenla. Bob earned the industry's most prestigious award out of 16,000 new car dealers nationwide.
Hi, I'm Bob Giles, and I promise our team at the all-new Giles Hyundai will do everything possible to live up to the high standards that earned us this most prestigious honor. And with the utmost enthusiasm, we greatly look forward to serving you.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
And we're back live as they have switched fields. The St. Frederick Warriors moving right to left now. I used to say on your radio dial, but now you can just say on your picture. And Gavin Hilton stepping in and making the tackle on Dade, wrapping him up at the line of scrimmage, but rolling him and spinning him forward for another 2 yards. Going to set up 3rd down and 4. As the ball is at the Eagle 41-yard line. Widen that shot a little bit, Jeffrey. Bring it back a little bit. We'll reset it. Here's Dade. That is Dade with the handoff, and he just hit the hole on the left side, John, and he was gone.
Yeah, he got running north and south. Had a lead blocker there on the left side edge. And they were able to seal the edge off. He hit it and picked up 15 yards. Again, that number 1 and number 3 back there at St. Frederick's, you know, they're quick. They're very mobile and move around, and once they get moving, they're fast.
1st and 10. They got a new running back in there now, and he's got 1 tackle, tried to break it, but stepping up was that was number 7 for the Eagles. We got to get used to him. That's Jaden Williams coming in, stopping him for about a yard gain or so.
Yep. And that's number 7, Michael Henderson, running the ball for St. Fred's.
Yeah, I think that's the 2nd time we've seen him touch the ball. 2nd down and 5, 6, 7 for the Warriors. Here we are in the 2nd quarter now with the clock running with 10:25, and the Warriors lead at 20-0 as they outscored the Eagles in the first quarter 20-0. And the handoff of the pitch actually goes back to Henderson, and he runs straight up the middle and just lays a lick on the Eagles, but they were there in force to stop him at the 20. They'll give him advancement to the 21, and it'll set up a 3rd down and 1.5. Jacob Janice coming into the game for the Eagles at 21 that just came in.
Can't tell.
That'd be Caden Gorham if it is in the middle. It's hard to tell. Could be probably Branson Buller, number 31. That snap is high and held. Oh, man, they had him. They tackled him shy.
Stopped him short.
That's going to be no gain. It'll be set up 4th and 1.5. I think that was Cooper Scott in there to begin in the beginning that forced Connor to go back up the middle, and then the Eagles were able to take him down.
Yeah, I got good penetration, quick. I mean, back there almost take the handoff from him.
I couldn't tell if that. I thought it was Cooper. It might have been Drake Aldridge. You know, that got
right
in there
edge.
off the edge. 9:02 and counting, 20-0 to score here in the second quarter. We are in Monroe, Louisiana on this beautiful Thursday night. 446 Sports Live, your exclusive home for Menard football. The handoff up the middle to number 4, and they're going to stuff him, and they're not going to make it. They're going to be short by about a half a yard. Got to find something positive for this Eagle team.
Looks like they held him short.
Defense holding strong. That'll be another turnover on downs. That'll be 2 times the Eagles have been able to stop them.
Bring the sticks out to measure it, but it looks like from up here, he's short.
Jeffrey, if they bring the sticks out, try to zoom in on the sticks, and we'll just take another shot and look at the Menard crowd. Kind of pull that shot back. Andrew, keep going. Show more of the crowd and the cheerleaders right there. There you go. So, I mean, are they just trying to eye it right now?
No, they're bringing the stakes out, going to measure it, but looks like from where the stakes were, looks like he's going to be about a good half yard short.
Get your shot and set the camera if you can. It's to see it. Are you ready? Yeah, for a measurement. Try to zoom in. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
They needed the sticks for that? Oh, man. Come on.
All right, Tom, that's enough. He was almost a good yard short, though.
Oh, my gosh. I wanted a close-up, man. I wanted to be inches. Hey, but the shot was there. Nice job, Jeffrey. Nice job, Andrew. 8:41 to go in the second quarter here in the first half. Still 20-0, and that was a turnover on downs. But they did get to the Eagle 23-yard line.
18.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, my gosh. They were in the Red River red zone. They got it down to the 18. 18 or 19?
18 and a half.
Yeah, 18. All right, I'll add up that yardage later. That ended up in here at the 18. Drive number 3. This is drive number 5 for the Eagles at their own 18-yard line, and they're going to go up the middle, and they will gain some yardage here to just over the 21, or right at the 21. See if the Eagles can get some push in these 8:24 and, move the football. I've got, as the Eagles look at second down and about 8.5, they're going to hand the ball off to Aiden Moran, and two Warriors almost took the handoff. Number 34, Darryl Cooper, and number 4, Cole Perino, were in the backfield right as Aiden Moran got the football. Taken down, they're going to call it no gain, set up third and about 9 right at the Eagle 20-yard line. 19 seconds on the play clock. 7:29 to go on the game clock. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to 446 Menard Eagle football. I'm Tom Boucher with John Wolf. Here's a screen And it is blown up by Darryl Cooper. That was Hunter Vaughn on the completion, but no gain on the play at the 19-yard line. Actually, they lost a yard, and it'll be 4th and 10. So no yard. Well, they've got it at the 19. I had us at the 18, but they 19-yard line, no yardage. I've got the official yardage for the first quarter at St. Francis at 102 yards, and the Eagles at -3, and they will stay there after this drive as they gain nothing. And the punt, Hicks was able to get it off. He's going to get a nice roll, and it'll go out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
38.
38. Sure enough. Get my eyes on. So you got the Warrior 38-yard line where they will take control, and we'll be back right after these messages. And we'll come back out. And here we are live. Connor fakes it, and he just jukes the defender, and he steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. That was Cody Lyons that had a shot at him, but boy, he's got some moves, doesn't he?
He gets out in open field. He's elusive. I mean, looks like he's just gliding with the ball, but the cuts and the speed, he's tough.
That was a huge gain from the 38-yard line. That's 12 and 4, 16 yards on that run. This is Dade breaking it to the outside, and he's gone. That is going to be a touchdown. That's a 41-yard touchdown run by number 3, M.J. Dade. Connor Hicks had 43-yard punt that changed the field the field possession just for a hair. In 2 plays, the Warriors have put another touchdown on the board. Here in the second quarter, they lead at 26-0. And they'll try for the extra point, and the kick is up, and this one is good. So they put 7 on the board. It's 27-0 with 6:06 to play in the first half, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
And we're back live. We've got a little bit of time because not only they take about a minute or so before they kick off, but they're going to do the official water break since we're at 6:06. They can do that anytime close to 6 minutes. While we do that, let's take a break. We want to say thank you to Wallace Eye Associates and the school board located at the top. You can see the Eagles and the Warriors. It's 20-0, the Warriors. And you can see the Wallace Eye Center ad right next to just left of the Eagles. Your score is brought to you by the folks at Wallace Eye Associates. And then you see all the sponsors that we have. You can see Jason Hawk up at the top right. Wildwood Pizza, who is hosting the Coaches Show. We did our first one last night. Had a great crowd. Just lost our power after 11 minutes, and unfortunately we didn't get a chance to show the whole thing. But we did do an interview at the pregame of the drum corps that we interviewed last night. Got some video, and Jeffrey Owens and Andrew Beeman are going to try to put something together for us for next Friday's game, and we'll show that, and then they'll interview another set of a spotlight, another group Wednesday night, this coming Wednesday night after Labor Day at Wildwood Pizza. We also want to say 446 Sports is grateful to Valex Federal Credit Union. You can see the ad down in the bottom right corner of your screen. For the second straight year, 446 Sports is brought to you by Valex Federal Credit Union. You can visit them at valexfcu.org, and also check out all of our 446 teams' scores below, courtesy of your friends at Sadler's Towing. For all your towing needs, give the folks at Sadler's Towing a call. And you can see that those are scores from the Jamboree, because we are the first game of the night. Although I think Tioga's playing tonight, so we'll look and find that score and give you a report on that, which, by the way, I got to send a text and give an updated score to Chuck. Also, stay tuned for the Southern Air Cool Play of the Game. After each game, we'll announce our Cool Play of the Game, courtesy of Southern Air. And we didn't do the keys to the game by Why Not Stop, so we'll do that later. And Velar Green for the starting lineups. And here's a short kick. It is going to be hauled in at the 24. Gavin Hilton showing some speed, breaking it up to the 40. They got a hold maybe as the flag lays at about the 45-yard line. And they may back the Eagles up.
Well, that's the T, Tom. We're good.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Boy, that thing flew, didn't it? That's good. That's a great run back by Gavin Hilton. He picked that up at about the 22-yard line, 23-yard line, got it up to the 49. So the Eagles will start at their own 49-yard line. What I got to do an update. Tioga Indians 27, Bolton nothing. Not sure what quarter it is, but I'm sure it's the first half still. And no gain on the play. Not sure. I was looking around to see why we lost. Kind of sound going in and out. Then that sound, it got really quiet, didn't it?
Well, the band's not, 10 feet from us beating the drums. They're quiet right now.
That's right. So the Eagles will come out 2nd and 10 from their own 49. He hands it off up the middle. Carter Marcantel.
Hard run.
No, yeah. Really hard run and nicely done out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 is set up 3rd and 4.
Yeah, he got hit right there at the line of scrimmage and kind of brought it back inside and ran hard, kept his knees moving, and picked up an extra 5 yards.
Don't pay attention to the time clock on the Wallace High Associates scoreboard. We really can't run that. It's just stuck. I'll try to get it down to 0. Here's a great run by Aiden Moran, and guess what that was, John?
First down, Tom.
It was the first down for the Menard Eagles in the contest. 4:30 to play in the second quarter of the first half. 27-0 St. Frederick Warriors over your Menard Eagles, and the Eagles have picked up a first down. Something to build on as the Warriors still have their first team in there. Henry looking to throw, and he throws it to the outside. Oh, whoa, picked! It's caught by Jordan Rich. Had a chance to pick it off, and he missed it, but great eye-hand coordination by Jordan Rich on that, John.
It was a good throw by Mike. Defender tried to jump the route and get a hand on it. He was late, and Jordan was able to pick that ball up and picked up, 12, 15 yards on that.
Yeah, all the way down to the 25-yard line of the Warriors. Second first down of the game for the Eagles, and they're moving the ball. They show a little misdirection. Boy, Aiden Moran doing a nice job of hanging onto the ball, but the offensive line's starting to make some room up there.
Yeah, good run, good counterplay right there. Started left, brought it back to the right, hit the hole, and picked up 6 yards.
2nd down and 4 as we enter the Red River Bank red zone. Thank you, Red River Bank. That's going to be another first down or really close to it.
Going to be a little short.
Come up extra cricket. Come on, you don't get involved. We already had 2 people kicked out of the game. We got to keep our cool here. I like the emotion to stick up for your players, but we already lost Braden Dusang with the extracurricular activity.
Yeah, you got to keep your head here. You're coming up third and short, you know.
Yeah,
inside the Red River red zone.
Yep, we did that. That's perfect, John. We threw that graphic up and then got back in as he was trying to gain it. Here's an outside. Aiden Moran breaking some tackles. Boy, he had some room inside the 10 and down to the 5-yard line. First and goal, Eagles.
You know, Aiden ran that ball hard off the right side. Didn't do anything fancy, just put his head down and went north and south, and we got first and goal now.
First and goal. Let's see if the Eagles can put it in the end zone here with 2:16 to go in the first half. 27-0 the score. Aiden Moran following Carter Marketel, and this time he was met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up a yard down to the 4.
Yeah, you know St. Fred's is going to be holding that line up, reinforcing that middle.
Yeah, they don't want the Eagles to score at all, but Julio Ortiz calling in the play. Henry, 22 seconds on the play clock, plenty of time. They get it called in. It was interesting with just inches to go. They didn't put Henry at the line, just kind of bowled him in. They gave it to Moran. Carter Marketel just got to hold steady. The defensive line just blew up the offensive line on that one. 2 or 3 guys were in the backfield and made the tackle for a loss. Back to the 5-yard line, so third and goal from the 5. Two receivers to the far side, are one to the near, one to the far, and Moran and Carter Marketel, they're throwing the slant pattern. Oh, man, just let him a little too much. Henry was popped as he threw it.
Yeah, he had to get rid of it quick, let it a little bit too far, and just off the fingertips of the receiver.
That was number 1, Matt Kirk, that was on the near side, and I think it was Rich on the far side, number 5. We saw that pass completed last week in the Buckeye game, and the Eagles.
And Menard's taking a timeout here. I think you're going to think about it. They were running the field goal unit on with Ryan Hicks, but I think Coach Perkins might think about this with 54 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, we'll do one of these. We'll be back.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
And we're back live. They decided to kick the field goal to get some points on the board. Let's see if they can hold the line. The set is good. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Eagles will break onto the scoreboard with a Ryan Hicks field goal. That was from what, about the 16 or 17-yard line?
Yeah, it looked like about the 12, 13, so about a 23-yarder.
23-yarder. They got it down to the 5. So Eagles get rid of that 0, the goose egg, and it's 27-3 with 54 seconds left in the half. And let's see. Let's take another quick break. Let's run the Menard sponsors. And we're back live. Got to refresh. We'll refresh the scoreboard. It still says 20-0, and the kickoff is taken up to about the 27-yard line. And for the 5th drive for the Warriors, they'll be at their own 27-yard line. Let's see if we can get that scoreboard. Let's see.
First down, Warriors.
4-11. Hang on. The only thing get us back. So here we go. The handoff to Connor. Not Connor, but Dade, and he's going to the outside. He's going to be taken down. They spread that one out, made him run to the sideline. The Eagles did a nice job of taking on their blocks and hanging tough to be able to knock him out of bounds. 36 seconds. What happened to the scoreboard?
Yeah, good play there. Really stretched that edge out. They ran wide side of the field and kept going out there. Menard kept going with him, forced him to the edge, and made a good stop.
Everything disappeared. Oh, that's why.
Big catch by number 11. Got behind our coverage.
Going to be a score on the last play. Last play of the half. Number 11, Caden Miller. We had lost our scoreboard. I was working on that, but
yeah,
explain the pass.
Yeah,
there, John.
St. Fred's did a little play action. I think our safety kind of bit on it initially, and then receiver was just under a deep route and got behind him, had a step behind him, and a beautiful throw by the quarterback. Very hard to defend.
So 73 yards on that touchdown. It stretched the lead to 33-3, and they'll try the extra point, and the kick is up. Looked like he hooked it, but he got it inside the goalpost for 7. So 20 points in the first quarter for the Warriors, 14 in the second for a 34-3 lead over the Menard Eagles. And we will take a quick break, and the dance line is dancing tonight, right?
I believe so.
All right, so we're going to set the shot up and get it because our halftime is brought to you by the Wilder Group, your friends in real estate. They're located at 3516 Parliament Court in Louisiana. Rusty Wilder, the broker, and the office number is 318-625-7475. But I'm also a realtor there, and at 318-792-6755, you can call me if you're looking for a home or you want to sell your home. Give the Wilder Group your friends in real estate a call, and or give me a call. I'd be happy to help. Thank you for your sponsorship. Back to the field. This is the Warriors dance line. Make sure you center that shot, Jeffrey, and pull up a little bit. There you go. All right. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. So the Eaglettes of Menard are out on the field right now. They're allowed to dance here and doing a beautiful job. And John's daughter is out there. So glad to bring you the Menard Eaglettes halftime dance.
and give it up for the Holy Savior Menard Eables. Ladies and gentlemen, continuing your halftime entertainment, welcome your St Frederick Showstoppers. Led by Lieutenant Victoria Gray, Co-Captain Sophia Trejo, and Claire Sawyer, and your Captain, Charles Richardson.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
The 2022 Time Dealer of the Year, Bob Giles, is now the new Hyundai dealer in Senla. Bob earned the industry's most prestigious award out of 16,000 new car dealers nationwide.
Hi, I'm Bob Giles, and I promise our team at the all-new Giles Hyundai will do everything possible to live up to the high standards that earned us this most prestigious honor. And with the utmost enthusiasm, we greatly look forward to serving you.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Oh, yeah. That's right. All right, so we are live, getting ready for the second half. We got about 1:23 left on the clock for halftime. It is 34-3, St. Frederick's over Menard. Menard was starting to move the football toward the end of the second quarter, even against their first team. But just the start of the game was a shocker, I think, to Coach Perkins and everybody. Menard fans, us, everything. I mean, the Eagles had -3 yards in the first half, got 46 yards in the second half, so a total of 43 yards versus 102 yards in the first half and 159 in the second half for the Warriors for 261. Those are unofficial, stats by what I can keep. But they opened up, the Eagles won the toss and deferred to the second half. So the Eagles will get the football now, but they sure thought the defense was going to be able to hold strong. In the very first play, John, went for a TD.
Yeah, we didn't do the keys of the game in pregame, but we knew number 1 and number 3 were going to be tough. They're very mobile, very fast, and you can't let them get loose in that second level. And, first play from scrimmage, huge hole up the middle. They hit it, and it goes for 85 yards. And then after that, we have a block punt for a touchdown. They get the 2-point conversion, makes it 14. And then we have a pick 6. And all that within about, 3 minutes or so?
Yeah.
And you find yourself down 3 scores. You get one of your best offensive linemen and defensive linemen got ejected, unfortunately. And
along with their center.
Yeah, their starting center, number 74, also got ejected. And it was just a shock. It's a shock to me to see what happened, initially. But, look, Menard did settle down that last offensive series of the second quarter. They drove down, got inside the red zone, had a 1st and goal, came up a little short. Ryan Hicks got the field goal. So, something to build on. And see where they go from here.
Yeah, it's 20-0 in the first half, and like you said, that 20-0 score was within the first 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes of the first half. I mean, it just seemed like the first quarter, not first half. The first quarter went on forever.
Yeah, you hate to say it, but probably one of the worst ways you could start a quarter, start a game. Those first few minutes, it seems like everything that could go wrong went wrong. First couple of series.
The one first play, that was a 85-yard touchdown from the 15-yard line by Montrell Connor, the sophomore quarterback, who's elusive and fast, and they found that out quickly. And then like you said, the block punt, which was 3 downs and we're punting, and they block it and scoop it up. Number 88, Kenneth Cooper, took it in for the touchdown, and they got the 2-point conversion. And like that, within just like 2 minutes or a minute and a half, it seemed like it was 14-0.
And then you had a pick 6.
Yep, and that was a fluttering pass because Henry got hit as he tried to throw it, and it just floated in the air, and it was just there for the taking, and they did. And the Eagles settled down a little bit. They ended up, with -3 yards in the first quarter, but 43 yards total by getting 46 in the second half. So, like I said, in that last drive, they really moved the ball, got it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and then just the Warriors stiffen up. They bent but didn't break. As we get ready, 24 seconds left in the half, and the officials just kind of holding. We do understand that it's going to be a running clock, possibly in the second half.
I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what they do here.
I know that they have options on that. What's the score that have to be, or is it just an agreement by both coaches?
Yeah, 41 points or an agreement between the two teams.
So here's the kickoff as the Eagles are set to take the ball first, and they let it bounce. He's got to go get it. And he picks it up, and he's down around the 10-yard line. He's hit once, and that's a nice return, by
number 4, Maddox Shelton.
Maddox Shelton.
Yeah.
scooping it up. It took a wild bounce, and then he was able to scoop it up at about the 10 and pick up 15 out to the 25-yard line, where they will start their drive. See if they can pick up where they left off and move the football. We want to thank you for joining us here at 446 Sports. Menard High School football. We are the exclusive home for Menard High School football, and we have the exclusive home for Tioga, who's playing tonight. And I'll tell you in a minute what their score is, as you got the Sadler Towing running scoreboard at the bottom. Henry hands it off, and the Warriors are in the backfield, and they just rapping. Who was that?
Yeah,
Aiden Moore.
Number 34 came in and just, wrapped up Aiden.
34, Daryl Cooper, has been a beast, and he's just a freshman. He has been blowing up a lot of different plays on offense. That's a loss of at least 5 back to the 20-yard line or so. Set up 2nd down and 15 as Aiden Moore got stood up and then taken down. Matt Kirk coming to the near side, Jordan Rich to the far side. And you got Carter Marcantel and Aiden Moore, and they give it to Marcantel, and he is popped. But, boy, look at the strength of Marcantel. He is low to the ground and obviously strong. Been doing those working the legs out, because he was hit at the line of scrimmage, ended up picking up about 3. Or is that just 1?
Yeah, it looks like he picked up about 1 yard. He got hit in the backfield, but still, to get back to the line and pick up a yard with 3 guys on your back.
He picked up 3 to get to the 1 yard, to get a 1 yard for 3rd and 14. See if they can give Michael Henry some time. 88 coming in. There's a throw over the middle, and it is picked off by number 17 at the Eagle 40. And that's where he'll be taken down. He was trying to hit Matt Kirk.
Yeah, just threw right in the middle. We had 3 receivers really in the area and converging the defenders all into one spot there.
So they lose 4. So the clock is running. They did not stop the clock, so it is a running clock right now. And I guess once they do that, no going back.
Yeah, most likely they won't go back.
8:58 and counting, and they are at the Eagle 40-yard line, and they are set up with 2 receivers to the near side. The pitch out to Henderson, the freshman. Gavin Hilton misses him, but Cooper Scott is there with a really nice tackle. That is perfect form. Gavin Hilton with the nice, slow down hit, and then Cooper finishing him off.
Carter Marcantel comes up, takes on that blocker on the right edge there, and forces the running back to bounce it outside, and Gavin Hilton makes a good cleanup, comes in there and forces him out, holds him up enough for the defense to rally around him.
Several Menard folks made it out. Decent crowd over there in the stands. We've been showing you some shots of the crowd throughout the game. They got a new quarterback now, number 15. He hands it off to Henderson. 15 is Parker Robinson. That is Coach Robinson's son, Andy. And he will come in, and it's going to be a gain of about loss of a yard or so to the 39-yard line, 3rd and 9. It looks like they got second teamers in on the line as well. So they looks like they've given the first team their rest. Number 70, no, 70's still out there, the left tackle, Eli Carr. So they still got the line in there. 3 receivers to the far side, and Henderson. They're going to throw it out in the flats. It's complete. Let's see if we can get up there and put a stop on them. And they had it blocked off. Carter Marcantel couldn't bring him down, but other Eagles were there for the stop.
Yeah, Maddox Shelton out there on corner and had a shot at him, held him up a little bit, and then came back and got his ankles. And, they gained a couple, but brings up good 4th and 7 now for him.
Asher Davis in number 34 in on that as well. 6:54 in counting, 34-3 the score here And we'll look and see the Tioga score was 27-0 the last we looked. The Sadlers towing scrolling scoreboard at the bottom. Thank you to Wallace Eye Associates for the scoreboard at the top. And then you can see our other sponsors that rotate up in the top right-hand corner. Here's rolling out is Robinson looking out in the flats. He's got a pass. It's complete, and that's going to be maybe enough for the first down. And they're going to move it. Got it down to the 25-yard line, so they only needed to the 30. That was a nice throw by Robinson.
It was. They rolled him out to the right side of the pocket and had a receiver on the wide side of the field heading to the sideline and had a step on the defender, and he put it right where he needed to.
William Brotman, number 12, is one of the receivers to the outside. We got
a water break.
Oh, the official water timeout. We're going to take a break ourselves. We'll be back right after these messages.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
And we're back live. 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the Eagle 26-yard line. And Robinson hands it off to Henderson. There's a lot of suns going on there. That's going to be no gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Parker Robinson handed off to Michael Henderson. So 2nd down and 10. So the Tioga game trying to catch the score at the bottom. There it is, 49-0. And they have a running clock going there as we do too with 5:17 to go, 34-3 to score here. Parker Robinson, the freshman, in, and he's pitched it out to Henderson, trying to left side, their left side, stacked up. Maybe a pickup of about 2 or so.
Yeah, picked up a couple yards, but Menard's defense, when they're trying to get the edge, Menard's able to stretch them out, and they're not giving them the edge. And really good play by the defense to contain them and try to have them cut back inside, and good surge from the linebackers coming in to clean it up.
Just trying to do a lot of things here. Giving Chuck Perkins an update for our game here. Again, 49-0, Tioga Indians over the Bolton Bears in the first game for the Indians and Bears. So Robinson in the shotgun with Henderson next to him, 2 receivers. The ball's on the ground. He's going to cover it up, and that's going to be a loss back out to about the 27-yard line. Loss of 3. And it'll set up 4th down, and we'll call it 11. 4:02 to go in the 3rd quarter. It may not be midnight when we get home, John.
That's right. You know, I watched that play, and that's one of the first mistakes we've seen St. Fred's make all night. You know, they've been playing pretty much mistake-free football. Had a few penalties here and there, but other than that, their execution's been tough to come by.
Yeah, that's a winning strategy when you're not making mistakes. Robinson handles the snap. The throw is low, and that's going to be a turnover on downs, incomplete. And the Eagles will take over at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, Cooper Scott and Drake Aldridge getting back there off the left edge and getting the quarterback's face a little bit, forcing that throw, and threw it in the ground, and Menard gets the ball 1st and 10.
13 yards on the drive for the Warriors. Let's see if the Eagles can move the football here. 76 coming into the game. That is A.J. Jacola. They say he's 6'3", 245. So they still got the first team in there on defense.
And that's some big linemen.
They are. Looks like their biggest one is out of the game. There's Aiden Moran up the middle, running hard up to about the 30-yard line. Pickup of about 4. I think the drum corps has moved a little bit closer to us as the game has gone on.
I believe you're right. And
they brought the big guns over.
So note to self, when they say they're putting us in the stands, we need to find out which side and where the band is.
That's right. Well, we're putting you on the left side. It's a good view. You know what? Just adds, this is football, man. It's football.
Can't help but love it.
Love it. I love it. They don't like it when we get excited when Menard has a good play. So in the shotgun is Henry. The handoff to Carter Marcantel. Trying to break some tackles, but boy, they wrapped him up and pushed him down. Maybe a gain of a yard out to the 31, the Eagle 31. It's going to set up 3rd down and about 7. Maybe 6.5. They got to give Henry some time. Henry just hadn't been able to really settle in into the game.
Jordan Rich out here on the left side is going to be 1-on-1 versus 19.
Yeah, I can't tell who is on the far side of the field. That's not Matt Kirk. But they're handed off up the middle to Marcantel, huh? Let's see who that is. Gets up. It's got Marcantel. When he stands up and you can't see him.
Yeah, that's Marcantel.
Marcantel picked it up to about the 34-yard line. And that's still 4th and 3 or 4th and 4. So Hicks is going to have to punt. And this has been an issue.
Yeah, having some pressure come off the edges on the line of scrimmage here, and see if they can't tighten it up.
Picked up 7 yards. Make sure that he can get the ball off. He had a 43-yard punt the last time. They got in there, but he got it off, and it is hauled in at the 37. He's coming to the near side, and he's got a hole. If he beats everybody, he's got Hicks to beat. Hicks knocks him out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. And that was MJ Dade, the sophomore, who scooped it up at the 38-yard line. That's 12, 22, 32, 42. So we'll call it 41 yards because it looks like they're going to mark it. Oh, they're marking it at the 19. So 43-yard return.
Yeah. Boy, he picked that ball up. He was on the run almost at full speed when he caught it on the left side of the field and just brought it over to the right. And Ryan had to force him out of bounds.
So they're at the Eagle 19-yard line. We'll have to show it. They're in the Red River Bank red zone. The Warriors in the Eagles red zone. Thank you, Red River Bank, for your sponsorship of Menard Eagle football.
I think it held them to no gain again, trying to catch the edge and stretch it out.
That's the end of the quarter. So the third quarter ends. We'll have a 2-minute break. 34-3 your score as the home team, St Frederick Warriors, lead your Menard Eagles. We'll be back right after these messages.
The 2022 Time Dealer of the Year, Bob Giles, is now the new Hyundai dealer in Senla. Bob earned the industry's most prestigious award out of 16,000 new car dealers nationwide.
Hi, I'm Bob Giles, and I promise our team at the all-new Giles Hyundai will do everything possible to live up to the high standards that earned us this most prestigious honor. And with the utmost enthusiasm, we greatly look forward to serving you.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
And we're back live at 2nd down and 10, and the Eagles finally have some penetration. Drake Aldridge getting into the backfield and tackling, looked like Dade.
That's number 8, Carter McClinton.
Carter McClinton As he got the ball, Drake Aldridge grabbed him, spun him around, and dropped him at about the Eagle 23-yard line. So a loss of 3.5 on the play sets up third, and we'll call it 13, almost 14 yards. Stay tuned after the game. Andrew Beeman, an LSUA senior and intern with us, will have the post-game interview with David Perkins. And under center, for the first time, really, that we've seen in the pitch again, is that Aldridge in the backfield.
Yeah, Drake came around the right edge and double back around, grabbed him by the waist, pulled him down.
Set up 4th down and no gain. So 4th and about 14 or so. It looks like they finally put a second team in there. Aaron Parker, the senior, he looks like the biggest lineman they have right there. And it looks like they have the complete JV team in this 4th quarter. We're in the final quarter of the game, 34-3. The Warriors over the Eagles with a running clock, 10 minutes left in the game. Under center is Robinson, and they breaking tackles, picks up the 4, and they'll turn it over on downs with no gain at all. It's about the 19-yard line of the Eagles.
Tackled by number 7, Jaden Williams. Short gain on the play, turnover on downs. First down.
So the Eagles will take over on their own 19-yard line with a chance to move the ball. Andrew, why don't you go ahead and make your way down to do the post-game interview with Coach Perkins, and we'll take over here. Andrew, you got your phone? Hey, call my number. And we're back live. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Henry in the shotgun. 4 receivers, 2 to the far side, 2 to the near. Looking, he's got a man open and just didn't get it there in time. Jordan Rich off his fingertips, and the defender was right there. Number 19, Harper Joyner.
Yeah, Henry had a little pressure coming off that edge, and he felt it coming and got the pass off and right off Jordan's hands.
Hey, check this out. Andrew all over it. Great job. Look at the running clock that we have. Now that it's a running clock, he started it at the right time, and he's all over it in the 4th quarter. Doing a great job with the behind-the-scenes efforts and helping me produce. He's been pushing the commercials and running them. Here's a pass to the outside. Matt Kirk. Oh, Matt.
Yeah,
Matt heard some footsteps.
Yeah, Mike again under pressure and got a good pass off. Hit Matt right where he needed to, just dropped the ball, and the defender's right there on top of him.
Number 33, Aaron O'Neal on the defense right there. And he really wasn't going to be able to pop Matt Kirk that much, but Matt just not able to grip it tight enough. Catching it with the fingers, but I think he took his eyes off of it, trying to find that defender.
Had 2 defenders right there by him.
7:53 with the running clock. We're going to go down to the field, so Jeffrey, be ready. The post game, boy, number 33 had a chance to intercept that. That was Owen O'Neal as they were trying to go back to Kirk, and he couldn't hang on to it. And we got 4th and 10 from the Eagle 19, and Hicks will come out, and they will punt it again. I just can't say enough of the weather. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, it turned out nice compared to what we've had the past 2-3 weeks for sure.
Man, oh man, oh man. A great night for football on a Thursday night. You got the holiday weekend, and man, you got the LSU Tigers this Sunday going against the Florida State Seminoles. A top 10 matchup. The Tigers ranked 5th in the nation. There's the punt. He gets it off. It's an end-over-end kick, and nobody back to return it. And it will take Menard Eagle bounce and settle in at the 44-yard line of the Warriors. And we'll be back right after these messages.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
Can't fault Coach Robinson taking his time. I mean, he's got 12 seconds. The clock's still running, that running clock running while they change the sidelines. So take your time, right? But it will stop. The only time it'll stop, let me stop it here at the 6-minute mark, and we'll take another break.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chests, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
We are back live. Here's the handoff. Breaking tackles, the new running back, number 8, is Carter McClinton. Actually, he carried it on the last drive right there, and he picks up about 11, maybe 12 yards on the run into Eagle territory at the Eagle 44-yard line. Hey, man, I am so excited about LSU football. You know, the Dandy Don did a poll. I have them going undefeated this year.
I hope you're right.
I think I am. I mean, we are so stacked and talented, and Jaden Daniels has got to be full of confidence.
Yeah, I hope, we have a start to this year, unlike last year, get down behind Florida State and have to try to come back. So
I think
it'll be a little different.
Our running game will be completely different, especially with the offensive line. When you got 4 starters returning, and here's McClinton taking to the outside, breaking a tackle, still on his feet, finally brought down after picking up the first down at the Eagle 33-yard line. As you got Jeffrey Owens all over it right there with the camera. 34-3 the score here with the running clock here in the fourth quarter. 4:40 and counting to the end of this football game, and it is 8:45. You got other games start tomorrow. First week opponents, Bunkie Panthers against Block Bears, Pineville against Winfield, and we'll tell you about a few more. Of course, you can catch the Pineville game, an Ash game, and Buckeye game on 446 Sports tomorrow night. Indians lead the Bears 49-0 as they're playing this Thursday night as well as we are. And here's a pitch, and they had some, he just blew through some of the defenders for the Eagles and ended up picking up a couple of yards. We'll call it 3 yards down to the Eagle 29-yard line.
Yeah, Coach Scully's got some of his backups out there. His 2 deeps are out there, and
man, look at that little fella, number 81 that just came off. Cooper Ducote, a 9th grader. He was in there sticking his head in the game. Number 5, Matthew Malloy, a junior, looks like he's calling the signal caller now. He certainly doesn't look like a junior, does he?
No.
They got him listed as 11th grade. 2nd down and 7. They're going to they'll take the penalty right there. I mean, 0 time on the play clock. I guess that's running too. That is Henderson runs into his own man. The defense is there, taking him down. We've got some of our backups in the game now too, as well.
Yeah, we got a good bit of backups in there.
31, Branson Buller. 18, Stephen Carr. How you doing, buddy? 18, Jacob Mizell. Stephen Carr's son, Eli, starting left tackle for St. Fred's. I used to work with Stephen at the pharmaceutical job that I did. He called me Big Brother because I'd look out after him during our trainings that we had and meetings. Under center, letting the clock run down, 2:38 and counting. Remember, Andrew Beeman will have Coach. That is McClinton coming in and sticking his head in there to take him down is number 16, Wyatt Hayward, coming in to make the tackle. Number 8 is out there. Michael, no, that's not Michael Henry. Is that 18? Or 6? That's 6. That's Austin Henry, Michael's brother out there. Number 21 is Caden Gorham. See if we can call some other names out there, John.
T. Sam Bracata, I think, at number 20.
Yep. See him. Number 41 is out there, J.D. Shelton. Who's that man in the back free safety spot? Is that 16, Wyatt Hayward?
I think that's Nate Matthews, number 15.
15, okay. They don't get their names mentioned a lot, so they're in victory formation now with first down. 69 is out there. Lane Evans on the line.
You know, and Lane was filling in a good bit for Braylon after the ejection. He was playing some offensive line early on in this game also.
I still got to get Coach to give me 77, man.
I don't have it either.
We still don't have him. Again, Wallace Eye Associates for our school board, thank you for being our sponsor. Valex, our title sponsor for the second year in a row. This wouldn't be possible without all y'all. You can find out everything that Valex has to offer at Valex FCU. That's VALEXFCU.org. Southern Air Cool Play of the Game. We'll tell you what that is in the postgame show. And thanks to Sadler's Towing for the running ticker scores down at the bottom, and all of our patrons and sponsors that you've seen on the commercials tonight. 41 seconds left in the game, 34-3. The score here, it looks like that's what the final is going to be, as they'll take a knee one more time, and that will be enough to run out the game. So both teams are scoreless here in the second half. The running clock was quite helpful for that. Archer Ashbrook, a ninth grader in there, and there's the final snap, and the teams will shake hands out at the 50-yard line. Andrew Beeman calling in on our Bluetooth line. Andrew, just hang tough after Coach shakes hands. Walk out there and be out there to grab him at about the 40 or 35-yard line. Come on out on the field. Andrew, come on out on the field. Hey, come out of the field at about the 40 and grab Coach when he turns around. Andrew, you there? Can you hear me? Hey, Andrew, can you hear me? Andrew. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Walk out there and grab Coach. Look,
all right.
Go out there and get him at about the 35. Go meet him.
35, all right.
Come on, he's coming up to you.
Yeah, I got him.
All right, do the post-game interview. Put the phone up to him. Yep, go ahead. Start asking. Hey, David.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, we're going to do these post-game interviews no matter what, but tell us a little bit about your thoughts right now, as this game has come to a close.
Well, not too good a show in here tonight, just from the first play, on to the 2 turnovers on the punt and the interception, we got by, and, that's not our game. There's no way that we are going to be able to play from behind. So, we just got behind, played a great team. We just got to wipe this one away, and we got to go get ready for Pineville.
That's it. I mean, the big thing is just, hey, this is one game. Just forget about it. Learn from the lessons. But it was really the difference in the game. Really was the line play. They just had some huge guys that kind of pushed us around a little bit.
They were, and they got a good team. They do have a good offensive and defensive line, and we'll learn from this, and we'll go next week, and we'll just scratch this one away from what just happened, and we're going to go get ready for the Pineville Rebels.
Hey, David, thank you for joining us. We'll catch up with you Wednesday at Wildwood.
Absolutely, baby. We'll see y'all Wednesday.
Safe travels, man.
All right, man.
God bless, brother.
All right.
All right, Andrew Beeman, thank you so much for that. Come on back. We're gonna wrap this up. We'll take one quick break and then we'll wrap it up.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
And a great shot there as you see Coach David Perkins and the other coaches, Coach Scully and them. David's addressing his football team. As you heard him say in the post-game interview, you got to put this one away, just lock it out of your memory. It's over. You can't do anything about it, huh, John?
Yeah, it didn't start like they wanted to. Got behind, 3 scores real quick, 4 or 5 minutes into the game. Made some mistakes and just really got behind the 8 ball, as they say, and tough to come back from that. And you heard Coach Perkins in the post game; he knows it, and not the way they wanted to start it. But yeah, forget about this, and you start looking next week across the river.
And this is a really good team. I mean, they got huge guys up front. They got speed all over the place. I mean, speed to burn with every back that they brought in.
Yeah, we knew #1 and #3, shifty, speed. You let them get running in that open field, they're going to be tough. Well, what I didn't realize is how big this offensive and defensive line for St. Fred's was and the size difference that they had. And, they played very physical with our guys. Our guys have been physical the last 2 weeks, but, I don't think they've seen a defensive and offensive line like they saw tonight. And looking throughout the year, I'm not sure that they'll see another offensive or defensive line like this.
I agree with you. So that kind of wraps it up. 34-3, your final here in Monroe at St. Frederick's, the Warrior Stadium, as they put it on the Menard Eagles tonight, our Menard Eagles. Forget about it. We got Pineville. We have to travel to Pineville next week. We beat Pineville last year. I know they're going to want to beat them again. Pineville's going to want to get revenge, so we'll talk about that at the Wildwood Pizza coaches show on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Everybody come out and join us at 7 p.m. Wednesday night as Coach Perkins and Coach Scully and the players will feature 2 more seniors as we spotlight the seniors, and we'll have another spotlight of what's going on at Menard. Come on back to a shot of the crowd there, Andrew, but want to say thank you again. Next week, in fact, on Wednesday, you should see us in our plaids, polos and plaids uniform shop uniforms that'll feature our HSM logo and the 446 logo, and the polo and plaids will be on our back neck. But we want to thank Michelle LaCour of Polo and Plaids, located at 1305 Metro Drive, Suite 6 in Alexandria, Louisiana. Look, if you need a plaid for a local school, Polo and Plaids uniform shop has it. If you can't find a traditional polo shirt, school shirt in your school color, Polos and Plaids uniform has it. They got all different kinds of things, and we'll point those out, as we go through the year. And we just thank Michelle LaCour for the uniforms. 34-3, the final. Before we do our final thoughts, we have to do our Southern Air cool play of the game. And at 34-3, it's kind of tough to come up with some. But we did have one. It was probably one of the best passes that Michael Henry had, John.
Yeah, Mike dropped back and threw it out there to the sideline, and Jordan Rich out there, and the defender tried to jump that route. Jordan makes an excellent catch right behind the defender and takes it upfield for some yardage. So a really pretty play.
I want to thank Andy Robinson and Gabriel Guerrero for helping us out. Actually, I don't think Gabriel is his name, but Guerrero is his name, his last name. Peter Guerrero, for setting us all up here up in the stands with the table. It was a beautiful night for football. Jeffrey Owens and Andrew Beeman did a great job. There are LSU interns. You'll see them throughout the year, especially on the Coaches Show. And when we do the featured spotlight at halftime, you'll see them there taking turns doing the interviews. You saw Andrew with Coach tonight at postgame, and Jeffrey did the pregame out there and interviewed the Menard drum corps. The Southern Air, a cool play of the game, Henry to Rich. We'll cut that. You'll see that video playing on YouTube. We want to thank everybody for joining us. What was our goal, John? The one goal that I had for this night.
Keep the power going and keep the feed going, and I think you did it, Tom.
We did it. We did it, guys. Great job. We made it through a live stream from start to finish without any issues. Thank God for that. And we just wish y'all a blessed weekend, long weekend, Labor Day. And go Eagles, but more importantly now, go Tigers.
That's
on
right.
Sunday.
Sunday night, 6:30.
Sunday night, go Tigers. For John Wolf, for Andrew Beeman, for Jeffrey Owens, I'm Tom Boucher. This has been 446 Menard Eagle Football on 446 Sports. Thanks for joining us. God bless. Have a great night.